Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. I wanted to hop on here, and this is really for my women, my ladies, my squad. There's been a hype going around social media about quitting your job and doing YouTube full time. I want you to think about that, especially if you are a single female and you have children and family members that depend on you. If you have a dead-end job, and I talk about this all the time with the 8 dimensions of wellness, figure out what you can do. Get a plan together. Like I say, don't overthink the plan, but get a plan together. Banking on YouTube and for a viral moment is going to, not give you what you really want. You have to be patient. You have to show up consistently. So get a plan together. Write down a date that you want to retire from your job. A realistic date. You have to build your subscribers. You have to build your views. You got to build a lot before you can just say, quit your job. So there's a person out here, which I really, am happy for her success. I wish her the best. I hope she pivots into something else, because your page at any time can be taken away. You can stop making money, or the hype can die down and you don't have any views, especially if you're not putting out content. You're not a reaction page. If the only thing you're giving is updates every day about your pay, and those are the videos that are giving you views, okay, so what happens when the hype? Are you going to turn your page into a motivational speaking page? Cooking? What are you going to do? So, I know everyone is like, oh, I'm sick of my 9 to 5. Hell, your 9 to 5 is probably sick of you too, sweetheart. If you're sick of your 9 to 5, you got to work within, because that 9 to 5 is paying your bills. It's not paying, it's tight. Okay, then you need to get a budget together, and then maybe you need to look for another 9 to 5. Stop being complacent and lazy, because if you're too lazy to put in applications or go on Indeed and do the quick apply, then dang, you're going to be too lazy to show up on social media every day. You're going to get into a funk, because now you're going to not have any money. You're not going to have any health insurance, no dental insurance. You're not going to have all these things. No sick pay, no PTO, no bonuses, no 401, 403, whatever your company agrees to. You're not going to have all that. So now, if you don't get up, if you're too lazy to get up and look for a better job to change your situation, change your environment, what makes you think you're going to show up on YouTube every day? What makes you think that? If you're okay with going to your job every day, saying you hate it, it's this, and that's the job that's paying your bills, whether it might be tight, but it's paying your bills, and you have not done anything to get out of that situation, you haven't even started posting a video, saying, I'm going to go ahead and post a video, twice a week, a 10 to 12 minute video twice a week to start building. I'm going to take 30 minutes a day and start engaging on other channels. I'm going to go live once a week. If you can't do that while working a 9 to 5 with your guaranteed money coming in, I don't know. I don't know. Because you still got to get over your fear of getting on camera. You have to get over what type of content are you going to create. Because everyone, doing these craves of, oh, this is what YouTube paid me, how much I made. I mean, you can give an update here and there, but get onto some content. Get onto some different type of content. Cooking, shopping, couponing, real estate. What's going to be your area? What's going to be your area? And that's something you truly have to think about. What do you want? But before you go quit your job, please have a plan. Please. I hear all the time, oh, I'm about to fire my 9 to 5. You better watch what you speak. You better watch it, because God will remove you out of that 9 to 5 and you don't even have a plan in place. If you truly listen to that young lady's story, she's been struggling for 4 years. 4 years. Figuring out how she's going to make it. Since 38 years old. She's 42 now. I'm sure you guys are pinning together who. And I'm not hating on her. But before you tell anyone to quit your job because of how you blew up overnight on YouTube, you didn't blow up overnight. You've been putting in work for 4 years. 4 years. To get a viral moment. So before you really think about it, really think about it. I don't feel that's great advice to be sending to different women, especially at 40. You have different health issues. Your hormones are changing. You need to be getting your mammograms. Y'all better think about that thing. And I'm not saying you can't be a full-time YouTuber or a content creator. Those are different too. You got to realize that. But you need to go ahead and figure out what you want to do and what's going to work best for you. Don't get hyped because you see somebody posting a $6,000 check or about to make $8,000 to $10,000 on their second month of getting the money. No. Telling people if you're pretty, do this, if you got this. No, that's not how YouTube works. There's many beautiful women out here on these YouTube streets. Videos only getting 100 views. You got to think, if your page ain't getting no views, for 1,000 views, some people are only getting paid $14. $14 for 1,000 views. And you about to quit your job because you had one video get $3,000? Do the math. And how many videos are you having come in like that? Let's be realistic. Remember, she's changed her whole content. She went from delivering food to telling everyone how much she's making and how blessed she is, and which is great. Share your testimony. Share it. But don't be out here fooling, getting people all excited and, oh, I can do this. Yeah, you can do it, but you need a plan, because that's not going to work for everybody. We got to check in 3 to 6 months. How is it going? Because this is not easy. YouTube is not easy. Like I said, if you're not able, you go to work every day and you hate your job and you hate the environment and you want to leave, but you're not out here putting in applications, doing the work, taking a class, getting a certificate, getting a degree, moving up, doing different things, applying within your company to different departments, then trust me, you're not going to show up on YouTube. And I hate to say it, you're not. To get those views and replace your total income. So, yes, you can do it, but please, before you put in your 2-week notice, have a plan and put that plan into place now. Get your grind on. Work, and if you really want to leave, do YouTube, then figure it out how you can do it. Start posting content. You got to post content. And your content can't just be about this person and how much they're making and how much they motivated you to get on YouTube. No. We want to know about you. What do you like to do? Where do you shop at? Are you going to do vlog content? Are you going to, like I said, cooking? What are you going to do? What type of content are you truly going to put out there? Are you going to show your mommy life? Are you, going to be a motivational speaker? Are you going to be a Christian channel? What are you going to do? Give advice, a relationship expert? Like, it's so much more to just getting on here telling people, oh, I'm so thankful for YouTube. I'm so grateful for everybody. This is how much I'm making. And I'm just getting on here convincing y'all to get on here too. Huh? Convincing people to quit their jobs, their 9-to-5s with health benefits. I don't know about that. Not in 2024, finna be 2025. You better talk about what type of plan you can get on the marketplace. Shoot, being an entrepreneur ain't no joke. You still gotta run your YouTube like a business. You still have to have a plan. You still have to show up every day. It's not just, oh, it's easy, I don't have to do this, no, you still got to show up every day. You still got to engage with your subscribers. Get in your comment section. You talking about some 9-to-5, hell, YouTube, you can be working from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. filming, editing. If you're doing, designing thumbnails, engaging on comments, looking for what the next place you're going to record, having the money to go record there, to go grocery shopping, to get the clothes to try on, or if you're doing a shopping haul. Like, you got to think about all that kind of stuff. People out here making YouTube seem all fluffy. I'm not discouraging you from starting your page. I'm encouraging you, but I want you to be realistic and have a real plan. Like, you got to have a real plan in place. Don't let everybody just tell you, shoot. Like I said, if you ain't putting no applications for a new job and you've been showing up there for 6 months talking about you hate it, you hate your 9-to-5, you want to leave, but you're not doing anything to leave, baby, YouTube is not going to change your life like that. Well, it's something I'm going to enjoy. How do you know? You haven't even done it yet. How do you know it's something you're going to enjoy? To me, you just looking for a way where you don't have to clock in and you can do what the hell you want to do when you want to do it. Let's be real. And that's okay, but you still got to be realistic and understand you still going to have to put in that work. You're going to have to put in that work because now you're going to have to pay for your insurance out of pocket. You're going to have to make sure you're just not going to know every week or 2 weeks or, if you get paid monthly, that's going to be the same. It's going to fluctuate. So you still got to save. Your taxes ain't going to come out of your YouTube, so you're going to have to pay your taxes. Y'all better think about that thing. I know a lot of entrepreneurs that stress themselves out was, until you get a business, being an entrepreneur ain't for the weak. And I know people say, well, with YouTube, you don't have to have a product, you don't have to have this, but you still got to do something. You can't just show up and sit in front of the camera and expect everyone to be like, oh, yay, yay, yay. No, you got to offer commentary. You got to offer something. So I wish everybody the best on their journey. I do wish her the best. I am excited for her. This is no hate towards her at all. But I just feel like when you put something like that in the atmosphere to people who are truly looking for a way out, you got to have that real conversation with them. Like, man, I've been doing this. And I know she has mentioned I've been doing this for 4 years and stuff like that. But sometimes when people forget that part. So I'm going to, make sure y'all understand. She was doing this 4 or 5 years. So you got to be mindful, okay? Y'all have a good one. Enjoy